It's Emily Kutchins Adler, the Buttery Babe, coming to you from my kitchen. Today we're gonna make Crock Pot Macaroni and Cheese. Yay! So you may or may not know that I was a cheesemonger for about 3 years. I love cheese. Love it. Love cheese. I have many versions of mac and cheese. My friends call it cheese and macaroni because of the ratios. Crock Pot Mac and Cheese, super crazy easy. You literally dump everything in and turn it on. You don't have to make a bechamel, a white sauce. You don't have to cook the noodles. Dump, go, eat until you're sick. It's really easy, as I just said. So let me go through the ingredients. We have a stick of butter, 3 cans of evaporated milk, 2 tablespoons of mustard, I use Dijon, some hot sauce, salt and pepper, of course, 3 cups of milk, 8 ounces of Velveeta, and 2.5 pounds of cheese. What's going on with my cheese? That's not mold. This is cheesemonger mac and cheese. So anytime we have a cheese party or I bought too much because I get crazy, I grate it up either by hand or in my kitchen Cuisinart, and I fling it into a gallon bag in the freezer. So the little flakes are from a horseradish and chive cheese. It's gonna give our mac and cheese a little extra zing. So delicious. There's also a pound of noodles, elbows. So everything's going in here raw. You will see some crock pot mac and cheese ones where you have to boil the noodles and then put them in. If I'm using my crock pot, I don't want to do anything else. If I wanted to make baked mac and cheese and boil the noodles first, I would do that. We're one and done here. Back to the Velveeta. This is 8 ounces of Velveeta. I love Velveeta. It will make your macaroni cheese super creamy and smoothie and rich and delicious. You can, if you don't feel like using Velveeta, you can use some American cheese from the deli and cream cheese. But it needs that smooth, unctuous deliciousness. I will make a fancier version of mac and cheese. It could have $50 of fancy cheeses in. There's still going to be some Velveeta. I love Velveeta. If you look at the top shelf of my cabinet, you will see it is full of Velveeta. The world could end, I will still have dairy products. Yay. So now, let's get going. This is all gonna get mixed up in our crock pot. I like the base version. I can get it anywhere, it's $30. When it's disgusting, I throw it away and I get a new one. You can spend a lot more, you don't need to, they all work the same. 1 pound elbow macaronis into the machine. Then we have our 3 cans of evaporated milk. They're 12 ounces each. Evaporated milk won't curdle when you cook it, and it'll keep it extra creamy and rich. And then that gets 3 cups of milk. Today I have 2% because that was what we were drinking. You can use whole milk. You can use 1%. Don't bother with skim. There's so much fat in here. Don't try to make it healthy. It's mac and cheese. It's your friend. A stick of butter. 2 tablespoons of mustard. Today I'm using Dijon. You can use yellow mustard. You just need it for that extra little bit of flavor it's gonna land. If you just have mustard powder, no regular mustard, that's fine too. Just do about half a teaspoon. A couple shots of hot sauce. Some nice salt. We're gonna put in about a teaspoon of kosher salt. I know there's a lot of cheese in there. It's not enough salt because remember the noodles are raw and they don't have any salt in them, so they need a little bit of flavor and a lot. Of course, my trusty pepper mill. A couple of good cracks of that. Now, the Velveeta. I like to cut it up a little bit just so it mixes in better, but if you cut it and then you put it back on the plate, it's going to reform into a block. So, a little bit of last minute. And again, if you don't want the Velveeta, put in some American cheese. I like one from the deli where they slice it up. Tastes better and it's got no milk in it. Cream cheese is also nice to help it with the creaminess. This whole recipe is fun because you can use whatever cheeses you have around. As I said, my cheesemonger special. Or if you want to buy cheese, like you don't hoard things like I do, you can do any mix you like. So you could do cheddar, you could do Gruyere, some Colby Jack is good in there, even some pepper jack is yummy. Some manchego, whatever's going on. Okay, so there was 8 ounces of Velveeta. So this is my cheesemonger bag. It's got 2.5 pounds of shredded cheese. So I think what's in here, I know there is a horseradish chive, there's some manchego, there's some white cheddar in there today. I'm gonna put it all in. If you wanna save 8 ounces to put on the top later, you can. But I just like it all in there. Now we're gonna take a spoon, give it all a mix. So that everything's nice and incorporated. And the noodles cook right in there, so they're gonna soak up all that delicious cheese and the milk and the butter, the seasonings, everything's gonna go in. Once everything's mixed, you're gonna put the lid on and you're gonna turn your crock pot on low. It's gonna take 3 hours and you'll give it a stir when we're halfway through. The other fun thing about this recipe is you can put it all together the night before, take your insert, cover it up and put it in the refrigerator and then put it on. If you do that, if you refrigerate it and then turn it on, you wanna cook it for 4 hours on low, still stirring halfway through. I'm gonna turn this on. We're gonna have a barbecue. I'll come back in 3 hours and show you what's going on.